So when it comes to this Christian flag flying over City Hall, where did that idea come from to begin with?
Well, basically, I've been seeing the city fly flags other than the city, state, and national flag. So the city has basically established that the flags down at City Hall is now a public space. And so I was encouraged by a case where Boston was allowed was well that was a case that recently was decided, I think in May of this year, where Supreme Court ruled 9-0 that the city can fly a Christian flag. And so, after several years of watching the city of Montgomery fly other flags, I decided that, you know what, flying the Christian flag would be a good thing. Somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, Green, would you lead this effort?" So, I went to my usual people. It's a group of Baptist churches that normally we get together and we make sure that we push take on Christian things that happen in the public square. They actually declined. So for a minute, it actually kind of died down. And I didn't know. I reached out to my good friend Willie Knight about maybe 2, 3 weeks before the election. And Willie Knight said, "Hey, man, let's do this." And so I put together some things, reached out to Liberty Council. They helped me out and put together a petition. And we presented it, I think, a week before the election. It didn't come up to vote, but they said that they would vote on it tomorrow. And it's going to be one of the first things that they come up. We put it in a resolution. It's been typed up, so hopefully we get a good vote, a favorable vote tomorrow. Now, if it does come up and we are allowed to fly the flag, and what we're asking is that the month of September be declared Christian Heritage Month for the city of Montgomery. So we want to fly flag for an entire month of September. So right now this is September 5th. So hopefully once we get the okay, maybe the last 2 weeks of September this year, we'll put together something, or maybe last week. We might, depending on how much time we need, we'll put something together for last week, and we'll fly the Christian flag. I mean, even flying it for a day is what I call a victory, and so looking forward to it. And hopefully, we'll have a big event. We'll get a lot of churches down there, and we'll pray over the city.
Okay, and you mentioned earlier that you presented this idea to several Baptist churches in the area, and they weren't
Well, it wasn't a
like,
Baptist churches. It was a group that represented several Baptist churches. We've done some things before where we've gone down and we've actually spoke against the NDO, the non-discrimination order that the city was pushing that would have allowed men to be able to go into women's bathrooms as well as to fine anyone that didn't address a person of their preferred pronouns. You've seen a lot of these in the cities, and I thought that this would be something that would, number one, penalize Christians. Number two, would present a safety hazard where men can go into the bathrooms of their own choice. So we went down there and spoke against it, and it didn't pass. It fell. It was 5-4 against. So we've been on the watch and looking for those. So we went to the same group again and was asking them, okay, let's do this. They decided that they did not want to do it, and I decided that I would take it on, and I believe in that we could get enough support with other people. Uh, right now, to be honest, we got about 100, 120. Last time I checked, 127 signatures. Hopefully, we can get more. For those of you that are looking, we have the link in the online, and probably have it on YouTube channel. So we want to make sure you all go there and sign a petition. We're going to give a new list to them tomorrow. I think we first presented, we only had like maybe 80 signatures. Now we have about 50% more. I haven't really been pushing it very hard. Right now, we're on the agenda. We're going to get the vote one way or the other. So I didn't want to try to get national attention and make it a spectacle. I don't know what to expect tomorrow, but I'm asking that everybody come down and support this. Show your support. Last time we had a pretty good little crowd. I would like to have a bigger crowd this time, and win or lose. We are going to, in my opinion, whenever you do what God puts on your heart, you are already victorious, because I don't think we don't know what's going to happen. But key thing, all he asks us to do is to be obedient and do what he called us to do.
That's right. That's right. And this is the link right here to go and sign the petition, ladies and gentlemen. Go to this link, type that in, go on and sign the petition. The more the better, right? So like you were saying, we went down, we had a good, I think we had a good turnout of people of support about 3 weeks ago or so. We had about 12 people there at least,
Mm-hmm.
that was there supporting this, and which was a good number. We, like you said, there's like 120 some odd people that have already signed it. So the more the better. And tomorrow night, I plan to be there as well. And hopefully we can get another good turn, even better turnout of support there in person, to let the city know that there's a lot of people who want this to be passed. They want this to be added to the month of September. And